Food loss and wastage is a problem. It is not just my problem or your problem, but the whole world's problem. It's not just losing or wasting food, but also losing and wasting the resources from the environment required to bring the food from the farm to the table. Food loss equates to agriculture and fishery production loss. With food production, food loss happens because of surplus of farm produce due to overplanting, surplus of farm produce not bought due to the non-attainment of the standards set by the market, and loss of farm produce due to limited harvesting technologies leading to damage. 14% of the global food production is lost during the post-harvest stage of agricultural production. Agriculture and fisheries are sectors that are dependent on environmental resources in order to provide food for the people. Agriculture requires water for irrigation of crops and drinking water of livestock and poultry, while inland fisheries need water for fishes and other aquatic resources. Agriculture accounts for about 70% of total global water withdrawals, and in fact, 250 cubic kilometers of water is used each year to produce food, which is consequently lost or wasted. Food production to the agriculture sector is also dependent on land resources in order to grow crops and domesticate livestock and poultry. 28% or 1.4 billion hectares of the global agricultural area is used to produce food which is either lost or wasted by the general public. After production, there is still a post-production stage. And in here, it's not just the food that is wasted, but the nature's resources as well. Post-production of food is dependent on fuel and energy. It is estimated that of all the energy used to produce food, only one-fifth is used on the farm and the rest in transportation and processing. Carbon footprint of food loss and waste is estimated to be 3.3 billion tons of carbon dioxide equivalent per annum. Food wastage does not stop from the production and post-production stages. Wastage of food happens as well during the preparation and consumption stages. The lack of awareness on food production and consumption patterns continues to be overlooked by the society, which has led to wasted food. Many people do not realize how much food they throw away, nor do they realize the environmental impact of that waste. Food wastage is also a result of society's affluence, since people tend to see food as something that they can buy easily, food can be discarded easily as well. Consumers in rich countries waste almost as much as 222 million tons of food, which is almost the entire net food production of sub-Saharan Africa, of about 230 million tons. An estimated 1.3 billion tons of food is wasted globally per annum, which is basically one-third of all food produced needed by the human for consumption. Food loss and waste problem is indeed an environmental resources loss and wastage problem. We as a society need to be conscious and sensitive of our food and environmental resources. We need to solve this growing problem by supporting our farmer producers with surplus of farm produce. Buy directly from our farmers or simply buy local. Promote them, turning food byproducts to new products. We are creative and innovative. One's waste is other one's fortune. Compose your food waste. Everything will return to the soil. This is a cliche statement, but yeah, our waste can be used as compost or fertilizer to our crops. And finally, educate the people on food production and consumption. Knowing is the start of caring, and with caring, it will start the fire of hope. It is never too late to react and act now. Let us say no to food waste. Thank you very much.